my gosh, are you watching this parade? Are you watching the parade right now? Yeah, neither is anybody else. I mean, no one is watching this thing. No one attended this. Oh, why didn't somebody pull him aside and say, you know what, Mr. President, maybe this isn't such a good idea? Because right now, people around the world, leaders around the world are watching this going, Mr. Donald Trump, seems no one wanted to attend your birthday party. Oh my gosh, Donald Trump is that guy. He's that kid. He's the kid where nobody wants to go to his birthday party, and he's sitting there with the cake all by himself. But this is an absolute colossal disaster. It could not be any worse. It's just absolutely terrible. And he's getting exactly what he deserves. I don't know, everybody. Like and follow for more.
Well, this is so funny because the guy came out like he was expecting fireworks and fanfare, and what he got was, silence and side eyes, rain and awkwardness. Like, it's really crazy. And the fact that people were really making fun of him, it's really, really crazy. So, guys, what do you think?
Hold on. Let me do something. Corbett needs you to find the difference between these two videos. That one and... Honestly, I've seen 2 videos from this thing, and they were so good. Please, we need more people to share more videos from the thing. I guess there was no one there to film it. I honestly thought that seeing photos and videos from his whole military parade thing was gonna make me sick. I couldn't wish for a better end to an already beautifully inspiring and wonderful day. Totally worth it, actually. Those 75 mil, totally worth it.
My favorite protest sign is, we fought a king in 1775, a dictator in 1945, we'll fight whatever the hell this is in 2025. New data reveals the money being spent on Trump's military birthday parade happening this Saturday, paid for by taxpayers, could feed every single homeless veteran in America for more than 4 months. If there's money for his parade, there's money for Medicaid. According to Caroline Leavitt, the Trump administration won't be recognizing Pride Month and thinks it's silly to throw a parade for just 7% of the population, which is why they're throwing a $100 million parade for just one man's ego instead. On the day of Trump's military birthday parade, there are also going to be counter-protests all over the country. The event and the specific day, June 14th, is being called No King's Day because Trump is acting like a king and people everywhere are really disturbed. NoKingsDay.org lays out everything that's going on. You can also search by your zip code to figure out what's closest to you. They're hosting trainings and information sessions leading up to the event that you can sign up for, and I've attached an LINK to my page where you can RSVP for whatever's closest to you. And lastly, if you donate your $400K salary but then spend $90 million on a birthday parade, you're still $89,600,000 in the hole, FYI. The concept of a military birthday parade is very authoritarian and weird, but this day will become the perfect opportunity for you to meet your neighbors and learn to organize with them, right? These are the people that you're gonna want to know for the next 4 years.
There's just no way you're gonna find a clip funnier from last night. So he wanted this military parade on his birthday to look strong, like China and Russia and all the other good dictators. That's what he got.
Welcome to the first annual MAGA Flag Day Parade Spectacular, broadcasting live here in front of the White House. Listen to those people, folks. I'm I'm actually getting word that there are more spectators at today's parade than both the first and second Obama inauguration. Leading today's parade, it's the world's largest MAGA hat balloon filled with hot air. And trust me, there's going to be a lot of hot air today. Another new addition to today's parade is the Build a Wall float. Look at that craftsmanship, laying brick by brick. Nothing says freedom like a wall, right, Samantha? That's right, John. We're down here on Constitution Avenue, where we've basically thrown out the Constitution in preparation from our performance by ICE, which is going to broadcast live via satellite from Los Angeles. And that ought to be special. My personal favorite has to be the Trumpettes, who are going to perform their traditional high kick. Whoa, there goes the Elon balloon, folks. I guess we didn't have time to cut that with such short notice. You know what? Let's take this moment to go check in with one of our correspondents, Brandon, who's out in the field. Let's go, Brandon. How you doing out there? Thanks, John. Uh-oh, it looks like our top secret balloon is leaking again. But I can guarantee you there are no Epstein files, really, trust me. But you know what? Someone better call Pete Hegseth because he is a pro at sharing top secret information. We're just lucky it's not a signal balloon, am I right? So true. Now let's take a moment to show the viewers at home what else we have to look forward to today. The first annual MAGA parade features big celebrities such as Roseanne Barr, Kanye West, and a live performance by Carrie Underwood with no backing track. She really does like singing a cappella. Also, we want to take some time to wish the president happy birthday. Number 45 and, of course, number 47 himself. Happy birthday, sir. Oh, and here he is, bringing it home in glorious fashion. The man of the hour himself. Waving from his golden golf cart, it's our president, Donald J. Trump. What a phenomenal, amazing birthday. Military celebration. Honestly, who cares? It's really all about me. Coming up, Rudy Giuliani and Mike Lindell when the MAGA Day Parade continues, only on...
Why is this so corny? Why does the music sound like the Power Rangers theme song? Why is this man treating this device of war like a sizzling platter of fajitas at a Chili's? Who knows? Like, this is objectively embarrassing. Other countries are watching this. Like, in other places and authoritarianism of the past, at least it looks cool. There's a nice aesthetic, right? Like, it's what the stuff you see in Star Wars is based on. That looks pretty neat. But our fascism, very corny, right? When I was a kid, I used to think fascism stood for fashionism, like autistic about fascism, fashion. They were literally wearing Hugo Boss, right? They were dressed well. Our fascist wears Tesla t-shirts. It's not nearly as cool, and this is very silly. Like, this thing is designed to drop bombs on people's heads. You can watch videos of it on Reddit.
I figured we run some numbers about different parades around the nation and then compare that to Trump's military parade. Macy's Thanksgiving Parade, 3 million in attendance. St. Patrick's Day Parade in New York City, around 2 million in attendance. St. Patrick's Day Parade in Massachusetts, 400,000 in attendance. Minneapolis, St. Paul's Parade, we have 600,000 in attendance. Here's a fun one. Philippine Independence Day Parade, over 200,000 in attendance. Now, that's just a few parades. There's many, many more parades with huge attendances. Let's talk about Donald Trump's military parade and how many were in attendance. Trump planned for over 200,000 people in attendance. But what Trump got was only tens of thousands. They say approximately 20,000 people were in attendance to view this parade. I mean, what is this? I mean, what is going on? In conclusion, Donald Trump's military parade / birthday party was an enormous flop. I'm sorry, Donnie, nobody showed up to your birthday party. Maybe, just maybe, if you were more of a nicer guy, people would actually want to come to your birthday party. Have a day.
All aboard the Trump train! Woo! Next stop, Satan's butthole! Woo!
Millions of of people all across America and around the world protested for No King's Day today, with there being crowds said to be record-setting. And I mean, look at the footage. The people just go on forever. And as far as some of the things we've seen in Los Angeles, they carried a massive copy of the U.S. Constitution. In Florida, protesters marched to Mar-a-Lago. San Francisco formed a giant human banner that said No Kings. Nashville endured the rain to protest. Chicago's protest was so big that one reporter speculated that it could be the biggest protest in the city's history. City officials in Boise announced that today's protest is the largest gathering in the city's entire history. In Idaho, I didn't know you had it in you. I mean, look at the photos. Is that like a third of Idaho out there? Even small towns in America have shown up in massive numbers, from Little Rock, Arkansas to State College, Pennsylvania, with it appearing that many Americans are absolutely pissed with the ICE secret police, the use of the military on the people, the authoritarian crackdown on free speech, the camps, the corruption, and the general lawlessness that this regime conducts itself with. Right in that is there were also huge protests in the United Kingdom, France, Germany, Italy, Switzerland, and over 37 other countries for the American people's struggle against tyranny, which is just wild to see. I mean, I want you to think about what it means that people in other countries are protesting for your freedom. Like, that's a thing that we normally see happen here. Though I suppose, as Thomas Paine wrote in Common Sense, the cause of America is in great measure the cause of all mankind. And if an American democracy and our rights are killed by Trump or whoever, then really nowhere is safe for democracy. But for now, be smart, stay safe, and follow to stay in the loop.
So hilarious. So people were like, okay, what was that all about? Trump threw himself a party or a parade or maybe a campaign rally? Honestly, no one could really tell. It looked like someone ordered presidential grandeur off Wish, and it shows two sizes, too small. I mean, we are talking about launchers, a handful of confused supporters, and music that felt more like background noise in a mall food court than the anthem of a political comeback. Like, it's crazy. And the fact that he looked so sad, it was drizzling and everything was not as organized as we would expect from a North Korea kind of parade or Russian kind of parade, right? And people were like, no, we have more important things to do, like protest, the No Kings protest all over the United States. So it was kind of crazy, and people were just having a field day. Like, it was a literal field day. People were tearing the whole thing apart, and he came out like a guy expecting fireworks, right, and some sort of fanfare, but he got a shock of his life. He wanted to feel so great, and Americans are kind of funny, and they have a way of making it way more hilarious than it looked sometimes. So guys, what do you think? Please drop your comments in the comment box. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button if you haven't done that. Hit on the like button, hit on the share button, and also hit on the notification button in order not to miss any of my videos. See you in the next video. Have a great day.